Okay, we're going to try this again. Lesson 2, Chapter 2, Vocabulary Practice. This is like the third or fourth take, and so I feel like I've said everything already. If this band bothers you, I'm sorry. Hopefully we can do without it soon, but I wanted to get these videos done while I had your book, so I could, I could do it. So, number 1, blank the necessary equipment for a blank blank. And of course it's furniture, the necessary equipment for a saddle horse. So let me spell those for you. Furniture is the first blank on number 1. F-U-R-N-I-T-U-R-E. Okay, that was kind of fast. I apologize. Like I said, this is probably my third, easily maybe my fourth time. So I'm sorry. Let me slow down. Furniture. F-U-R-N-I-T-U-R-E. And then for the necessary equipment for a saddle, S-A-D-D-L-E. Saddle. S-A-D-D-L-E. Horse. H-O-R-S-E. Horse. H-O-R-S-E. Now, I've said this every time. I'm going to say it again because you haven't heard it. If I spell something that you already know how to spell, please don't take offense. Oftentimes when we're focusing on one skill that we have to focus really, really hard on, those other skills that we already have down fall away. For instance, when I was in junior high for 8th and 9th grade, well, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade was junior high, but in 8th and 9th grade, I had the same English teacher. In 8th grade, I was a very good student, didn't have any issues, not a problem. 9th grade, I took French, and my English went to pieces. And so, and my English teacher said, "Oh yeah, that happens." She goes, "What is going on with you? Why are you struggling?" And I said, "Well, I'm taking French," and then so confused. And she said, "That happens." So when you focus on a new skill, sometimes something that you've already learned falls down a little bit. So that's okay. That's why I'm spelling words that you may know how to spell already. I don't mean any disrespect, okay? Number 2, blank, an identifying emblem used by blank and blank. And it is device. Device, an identifying emblem used by knights and lords is number 2. Device. D-E-V-I-C-E. I had to make sure I'm spelling it right. D-E-V-I-C-E. Device. An emblem, an identifying emblem used by knights. K-N-I-G-H-T-S. Knights. K, because K is silent. K-N-I-G-H-T-S. Knights. And lords. Now this is going to be a lowercase l, and thus of course you're using all caps. If you're experimenting with that, that's fine. You can make them all caps. And it's L-O-R-D-S. L-O-R-D-S. Now, one thing I want you to know about is if you are writing in all caps, and if it comes to mind when you see Lord in all caps in your Bible, pardon me, it is the ineffable name, which means the name that can't be said or won't be said or shouldn't be said. And what it is God had said in the 10 Commandments, don't even think about misusing my name. And, he says, honor your parents, and it should go well with you. And about himself, he said, don't even think about misusing my name, which there's the honor, is you honor him so much that you do not even speak his name in irreverence. He's not going to take offense if you write it in all caps here. He's not. He knows it's not malice. He knows it's not any evil intent. He just knows we are working on handwriting right here, and there's nothing to be worried about, okay? Baldric is a belt worn across the chest to support a sword or a bugle, is number 3. So that first blank on number 3 is baldric. B-A-L-D-R-I-C. Baldric. B-A-L-D-R-I-C. And it is a belt. In that next blank, B-E-L-T. Belt. B-E-L-T. Worn across the chest. C-H-E-S-T. C-H-E-S-T. To support a sword or a bugle. Number 4. Saracens, or Saracens, not really sure how I pronounce that. And it is a capital S. And again, if you're writing in all caps, it's okay, doesn't matter. At capital S, A-R-A-C-E-N-S. And that is Arabs or Muslims. Muslims is spelled capital M-U-S-L-I-M-S. Saracens, Arabs or Muslims, capital M-U-S-L-I-M-S. Muslims is a hard word for Nana to spell. I always have to look. I have to look on a lot of these, though, actually. El-Jared, a game played with a blunt javelin in Muslim countries. That's number 5. And El-Jared, I've seen it in my research where it had a capital E and a capital J, but I've also seen it where in the book he just has it all in lowercase. So we're just going to use the lowercase unless, of course, again, you're writing in all caps, and then it doesn't matter. So, L-E-L, and then Jared, J-E-R-R-I-D, El-Jared, E-L-J-E-R-R-I-D. A game played with a blunt javelin, J-A-V, I lost my place, J-A-V-E-L-I-N, J-A-V-E-L-I-N. And then, of course, it's played in Muslim, M, capital M, U-S-L-I-M, capital M, U-S-L-I-M. Now, in the book, it says in European countries. In my research, it just said Muslim countries. So that's the reason why I made that difference there. Number 6, corpulent, a fat person. 6, corpulent, C-O-R-P-U-L-E-N-T, and fat, F-A-T, person. So corpulent, C-O-R-P-U-L-E-N-T, and the next space is fat, F-A-T. I put that in there for lots of reasons. But I think I know your sense of humor, just a little bit maybe, that I thought you would think it was great fun that you could call someone corpulent, and they would have no idea what you were saying. Because most Americans, most folks, don't have that big of a vocabulary. So, put that in there. Just for that reason. Because I thought it was funny. Okay. Voluptuary. Number 7. Voluptuary. Person devoted to luxury and sensual pleasures. Remember, that's our monk. So, voluptuary. V-O-L. And I had the V there because I started to write the word for you. V-O-L-U-P-T-U-A-R-Y. V-O-L-U-P-T-U-A-R-Y. Strange word. Voluptuary. Person devoted. D-E-V-O-T-E-D. Devoted. D-E-V-O-T-E-D. To luxury and sensual pleasures. Now, I want to talk about the word devoted for a second. He doesn't just like luxury things. Like, you would like the, what is that called? Escalade. You might like the Escalade, right? But you're not devoted to it. And you're not devoted to luxury things, but you enjoy them, this is not just enjoying. This is, he has made a small god, or a god with a small g, is what I meant to say, out of luxury items and sensual pleasures. No godness, there's very little godness in this monk. I just want you to know. Okay, so number 8 is serf, which is an agricultural laborer. Laborer is a very hard word for Nana to say. So serf, S-E-R-F. Not to be confused with the ocean surf. Serf, S-E-R-F. It's an agricultural, A-G-R-I-C-U-L-T-U-R-A-L. Agricultural laborer. I'm going to spell agricultural again just because it's long and convoluted. A-G-R-I-C-U-L-T-U-R-A-L. Agricultural laborer. Number 9. Ennui. E-N-N-U-I. E-N-N-U-I. Ennui. Boredom. I put that one in there just because I can't wait to hear you say that to your mother. I'm suffering from ennui. Yes, can't wait. I think it's going to be hysterical. Your mother may not. I put it if I was your mom. But I mean, how can you not laugh? Your vocabulary is just going to get so huge. Okay, and then personification. Let's do the definition and then I want to talk about it for just a minute. Personification is an attribution of a personal nature or human characteristic to something non-human. Okay, so let me spell all these for you. The first blank and number 10 is personification. P-E-R-S-O-N. Hear the person, P-E-R-S-O-N. If, I-F-I-C-A-T-O-N. So we have that shun on the end there. Personification. Big word. P-E-R-S-O-N-I-F-I-C-A-T-O-N. And that is an attribution of a personal, P-E-R-S-O-N-A-L, P-E-R-S-O-N-A-L. One more time. P-E-R-S-O-N-A-L, or human, H-U-M-A-N, H-U-M-A-N, characteristic to something non-human. So we're going to take our word human and put non in front of it. N-O-N-H-U-M-A-N. 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 Non-human. Now, I don't know if I said that this has been just something else. So I don't know if I've said it before, but if I haven't said it, I want to say it now because I've had to redo so many videos. Oh my stars. Personification. In Proverbs, we have wisdom, the lady wisdom calling out in the street, and she's a personification of God's wisdom. Now, excuse me, I'm sorry. In the Greek, it's Sophia. And I've read a book where the character meets Sophia, who is actually a personification of God's wisdom. And I didn't tie it all together until I learned this and until I heard some teaching this week. And so it all came together. And I'm like, I get it now. And so I wanted to make sure you knew what personification means before you get to be 50 years old. I want you to know it now. Alrighty. I love you. I hope you're enjoying this. I'll see you next time.